Previously on Telltale's Game of Thrones.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
You're sending him to the war? The boy's done nothing wrong!
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Ethan? Ethan! I couldn't find him. Could you?
So these must be the brothers,
He hides too
Ethan
well.
and
if he was
his
smart,
sister,
he
and
would
this is the
reveal
little guy.
himself. I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Yeah,
You
find
found
me.
me.
Come on,
Well
found
done,
me. Yeah,
Ryan.
sorry. Ryan, yeah.
Don't worry.
Let's make the little guy
It's
happy.
just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here.
So
And I
he's the
promise
new lord
I
of the
won't
house
go
now.
anywhere.
He's very
I
young.
wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing
Can't
and...
she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Oh, I don't know what to say about
I
that.
don't want Garrett to die
We'll
either.
have to see, hopefully.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Yeah, Garrett is
You'll be
smart,
fine.
yeah.
Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He
He doesn't know
underestimates
me,
yeah.
or what I'm capable of.
Uh-huh.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight.
Wow,
Properly, I mean.
nice.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then
I wonder how old are these
everything
two, like Ethan and
changed.
his sister.
Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore.
They seem to be in their
Asher just got angry.
15s,
At everything.
16s maybe? Like,
Promise
something
me
like
it won't
that?
be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like
okay,
them.
I won't change.
Promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
Wow,
to
Talia will
have
remember
both, I'm
your
afraid.
promise. Okay. So does that mean that we will
But
break it
Since
at
you're
one
the
point?
new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it was
Of
that
course
simple.
you do.
It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
Yeah, as many as you'd like.
As you'd like,
Yeah.
yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Come on, he's just a kid.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Oh, great.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehall has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Even better.
He's come demanding justice.
Of course he is, yeah.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord,
Yeah, I think it's better to go.
Stay.
Yeah.
Hill's family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
If we don't go, it'll look bad. It'll look like we're scared or something. So, you know, we have to look like, you know, act like a lord, and we shouldn't run from anything, basically. Whoa, what is this? He's brought his
They showed up unannounced.
henchman here.
Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What do I say to him? Yeah.
Tell him and his men to leave.
Yeah.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
Oh, that's
All
not
the
good.
more reason to stand up for ourselves.
We
Only
can't really
cowards
stand
and
up for
dead men.
ourselves if we're like, if they're 5 times our numbers. Come on.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family
Let's
it's
shake
still
his
a loss.
hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to
Oh,
drive the dagger
great.
into his heart
Oh,
myself.
okay.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking
Aw,
bread
man.
and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Yeah, let's
Calm yourself, old man.
Oh,
You
okay.
little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now
We're
the
equals,
Starks
man.
are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Whoa.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, there he is.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace,
That's
as his
a
lordship
lie.
here said.
Jeez,
When
man.
your man attacked us for no reason.
Of course he did, yeah.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No
He
reason.
murdered his
He
family.
murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord.
How do you answer for your men?
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to
He
the
was
wall.
sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did
I
it.
did.
What? That
Yeah,
was
we need
my
to-
justice to deliver, boy.
No, it wasn't.
And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
Yeah, I bet it's
when
not.
My son says it is.
I've heard enough, yeah.
Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Okay, so... yeah, I wouldn't say anything, to be honest.
Worst, you bastard.
Yeah. I'd rather not say anything there, because... you know... things would have turned out the same anyway.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
Well, there was nothing
You were
I could
brave,
say,
my
man.
son, but you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Margaery Tyrell's favor.
Okay, so this
and
is
Lady
Mira.
Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Hello, what do we have here? What is this?
Ethan made this for me.
Nice. High Garden brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Margaery to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Interesting. And what is this?
Asher sent me this coin
Okay.
to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
So he's on the other side. Okay, he's on the other side of the... what is this? Let's read it.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
So this is like a letter that we wrote, is it? Okay, what else do we have here? Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Well, you won't see them all, but yeah. What else? Hello, window?
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Well, I don't know what we can do, but let's see. We must be able to do something, otherwise it would make no sense to be able to... Yeah, okay, we're coming. Let's open the door.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Who are you?
No,
Okay, let's let him
fine.
in.
Come in.
He looks harmless enough, I guess. He's just like the coal boy, is it? Or...
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Yeah, I'm...
It's private.
Yeah.
I'd rather not say.
Yeah.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Margaery?
Yeah.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
I'm her handmaiden.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Why the sudden interest in me, boy?
I saw Lady Margaery just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
why are you telling me
definitely
this?
an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester. And
Oh,
House Forrester?
okay. Interesting.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a coal boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Interesting.
Good night, milady.
So is he trustworthy or not? Hello. Here we go.
Lady Margaery, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor
Okay,
family
let's
as well.
let's tell
My
her.
family
Why not?
wrote me, my
Because
lady.
we need her help, I
don't
think.
doubt they
So
must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
interesting already.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was
Why
full of
should she
mirth
do
as
that?
said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable.
Why?
Knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Oh, okay.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't
For
know.
what?
But she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to
Oh,
her.
great.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot
Okay,
afford
what should I say
any
then?
conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
That's not easy.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I don't think that's the right approach.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Cersei is quite, yeah, the woman. I think she can tell if you're lying to her or not, so I don't know, we'll have to see.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay.
Good luck.
So this must be the other handmaiden or whatever. Oh, here we go. Cersei and the Imp.
You can do this.
Hopefully. Yeah, let's move. Mm-hmm.
Ah, Lady Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Okay, so this is after the Red
With
Wedding
your
and
permission,
before
allow me to
the
introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
killing of Joffrey. So, kneel before her. Yeah, let's do that.
Your Grace.
Okay.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
What do you want to hear?
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he?
Yeah,
She
we
is.
serve King
Joffrey
Joffrey, okay.
is the one true king, Your Grace.
For now.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were our
They
wardens.
were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did
Oh,
name
really?
Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Well, I don't know. Okay, he is the
He
new
is the
warden.
of the North, Your Grace.
Yeah.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
So...
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions, while in fact saying
Thanks for
nothing at all.
pointing the obvious, man. Very helpful, Tyrion.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Not for the same quality,
Forrester
yeah.
Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your
Yes, Your
Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening. Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Anything,
Yes, Your
okay.
Grace. I would do anything.
Let's see what she asks of us.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart. Your Grace.
Okay, hopefully this
And
was the
very
answer.
same heart so quickly led her to my son.
Ah,
If
really?
there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
I wonder if there was any answer that would
Loyalty
please
can
the
be such a
Queen.
hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Wow, very subtle.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question.
I
Go
won't
on.
be
My
conflicted.
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
My king,
king.
of course. We were forced into the answer.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Thank you, Tyrion.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Yeah. I thought that
I'd like a word with you.
Cersei could see through it all.
Your Grace.
But unfortunately, we kind of had to do that. Come on, Tyrion. You must want something, of course.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
I don't think we can
that certainly took courage.
Tell him directly what problems we have.
Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard.
So what are you suggesting?
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
How?
Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei.
Oh, great.
Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you.
Well,
and your house.
We have to save our house, so...
Are you willing to risk that?
Yep.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
It's not a personal interest, so...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
If we have the backing of the...
bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Okay, hope we meet again. No, good night.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Yeah.
Just be careful. This is not the North.
Yeah.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
It sure is. The thing is, if we get the king behind us, basically, or like, you know, if the king needs our resources, then the Boltons can't really do anything about it. That's what I'm thinking, right? Hello.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Not so great.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
Is it?
Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Oh, yeah.
I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Come on.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
Stop messing around with the seating map.
Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Not so good in this kingdom.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
Yeah, well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to be queen? You Northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Yeah. I think we'd rather be the handmaiden than the actual queen.
Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry, my
Sir?
lady.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Was she? How about you?
I'm just glad it's over.
Okay. I'm glad it's over as well.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yeah, Sarah's right.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Of course we do, yeah.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Okay, so I think we should tell her. Yep, let's ask her for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Okay, let's keep her here then. Whatever.
Go on.
My mother needs our help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot
I'm
to
having
ask
second thoughts
and I
about
wouldn't
having
otherwise, but
Sarah
she
with us.
insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Please, Lady Margaery, I beg of you.
Yeah,
I
we
fear
shouldn't
for my
have
family's
kept her in
safety.
here with us. Oh, man.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Margaery, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Oh man, this will be interesting. I think I shouldn't have kept Sarah with us here.